Hit a Lick, the production on it is very unique. It's awesome. I know you worked with Catlin on it.
Yeah.
I spoke to him before we sat down.
Yeah.
What was that collaboration process like, getting in the studio with Catlin and taking these ideas you're bringing in along with his very unique ideas? Because he approaches musically a lot different than a lot of Nashville producers.
Yeah, and yeah, it may be different than other producers, but the way that Catlin and I work together is it's just so easy. You know, when I sat that Hit a Lick was one of the first songs we cut, and when we sat down, when he wanted me to play it for him and him to chart it out and just getting some pre-production ideas and vibes going, you know, he came up with that lick sitting down at that table, and we both agreed that that intro needed to be like a little funky, have a little bend to it, and just be a little attitude, a little funky.
Yeah.
And so the first time we sat down, even though it was just kind of us going through it on acoustic, I knew what it was going to be like. He knew what it was going to be like. It was just like it was supposed to be that way. So, you know, when we work together, it's really easy. There's no giving and taking and pulling teeth to land somewhere in the middle. It's just like, I love his ideas. He loves my ideas. And if we don't, we're ping-ponging back and forth and finding something we both love quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, early in this particular song, you describe yourself as a songwriting son of a gun. I know that you write an immense volume of music. I'm not sure that the general public may understand that. Tell us about the volume, like just the sheer volume of songs you write, whether they make it out or not.
Yeah, you know, I don't know the number, but that's you know, the reason I wake up. I love songs, man. And I love them even more now that I have an outlet to get my songs out and to get my voice out. And I think that's the overall, you know, driving force behind what I'm doing. Is it's just exciting, you know, to have an idea, sit down and bring it to life, or sit down without an idea and come out 5-6 hours later or a day later and have something that didn't exist. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world. And so I've just always been that guy, you know. As soon as I started writing songs, basically freshman year in college, you know, I was having a hard time paying attention in class because I was writing songs the same way I am now with no guitar. I could be in a math class, hearing melodies, writing the lyrics down, and I didn't need a phone at that time. I could just remember them somehow. Now I'm scared I'm going to forget if I don't get it in a voice memo, but I'm still that same guy, you know, constantly thinking about songs and titles and ideas. And sometimes, you know, honestly, missing maybe some social moments because I'm locked in my head thinking about the next song idea or stuck on a line. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's just everything to me.
Yeah, and I believe Songwriting Son of a Gun was almost the album title.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but Ed and Mary Margaret's Son was just, it was, that's the project.
Yeah. Yeah, really thematically just encompassed everything.
Yeah.
Hit a Lick and Put Myself On are a lot alike in their messaging.
Yeah.
You know, you say that your phone stopped ringing, your calls are being screened, you know, you're not wanted at the shows or the scenes. How has this disconnect that you describe in this song changed your artistry, or has it?
I think it's put an extra fire behind what I'm and under what I'm doing. And man, just taking that attitude from, you know, my dad, and just grinding, just believing in yourself. This record has a decent amount of themes of self-manifestation, self-belief, and that's what Put Myself On is, and that's what Hit a Lick is not worrying what the outside world or industry or other people, other voices could think, would think, say. Screw it. I'm believing in me, my ability, my talent, the people around me, the musicians, the co-producers, the whole team, everything that we're doing, this brand, I believe in that. And so just putting it all on the line and saying what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a freedom in that. Not having anybody say, well, you can't say that. We need to say something different. Now, I want to say exactly what I want to say. I want to say exactly how I want to say it. and that gives you confidence. And so whatever the end result is of what I'm trying to manifest, I don't necessarily even care or know what that is. It's just an energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of trying to connect this music, connect the dots with the fans of this music. That's just kind of, I think, me coming into more of just being myself. And I get that from my dad, you know, talking about earlier, what does my mom and dad, what do I get from them? And that's just, you know, my dad, I've watched him just be completely honest about things, whether he was dealing with employees, dealing with friends or family, or dealing with, you know, the city at city commission meetings. Very frank and very honest, and he'll tell you like it is. And people appreciate that. There's no sugarcoating. And I don't think songwriting and feelings should be that way either.
Yeah, honesty and being rude or being mean are two very different things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.